Hello folks, just a little addition to the start of this run through of the Forest of Doom. I was going back over the footage and I noticed that it doesn't sync up a lot of the time. There's quite a lot of lag between my voice and what you're seeing on the screen, and it's particularly bad during the combat sequences. So you'll hear the dice roll, you'll hear me react to it, but you won't actually see the results for a few seconds afterwards. If you find that kind of thing annoying, you may wish to skip this one. Secondly, this is also going to be in two parts because towards the end of this video, my voice starts to go and there's a cough. So again, if you find that kind of thing annoying, probably should skip it. Anyway, back to the video. Hello folks, welcome back to the second go of the Forest of Doom, because we completely ballsed up the first one. Let's speed through this, shall we? Adventurer, roll our stamina, we're gonna die, a stamina of 8, gods. Oh, skill of 12, we might not die, we might survive. We're not going to open any more strange boxes. Right, let's roll our luck. Oh, we have no luck. We might die. We might die. We still might die. Skills, strength and fortune. This time I'm going to take a luck potion because our luck is abysmal. Right. We've already read some of this. Let's not reread this. We've already read this. Let us go to Yaztremo. Now turn over. We're going to do that. We've walked to Yaztremo's. Right, here we are. Oh, well, in that case, if you're interested in buying some of my merchandise, you had better come up. I am Yaztremo. Yes, you are. He turns slowly, climbs the stone stairs. We're going to follow him up the stairs because, as I mentioned before, if you attack him, he turns you into a frog. You follow the huffing and puffing old man in his tattered robes up the spiral staircase to a large room at the top of the shelves at the top of the tower. Shelves, cupboards and cabinets line the walls, all filled with bottles, jars, weapons, armour and all manner of strange artefacts. Yaztremo shuffles past the general clutter and slumps down in an old oak chair. He reaches into his top pocket and pulls out a fragile pair of golden spectacles. Placing them on his nose, he picks up a piece of slate and chalk from a table next to his chair and begins to write frantically. He then hands you the slate. Okay, we're going to be a little more savvy in what we buy this time. We are going to buy some holy water, because I have a memory that we're going to need it. We are going to buy Armband of Strength, Glove of Missile Dexterity, and we're going to buy some garlic buds, because vampire bats are not doing that again. I'm not going to take the nose filters because I'm not going to open any suspicious boxes. What else do I want? Do I want a healing potion? Let's take a healing potion. Because we have abysmal stamina. Potion of insect control, plus a ring of light. I think I want to take headband of concentration as well. Okay. We have spent more money than we did before, but hopefully, this time, it'll work. He tells you that all the instructions for use are written clearly on the labels attached to the items, together with their suggested use. He sighs and tells you that unfortunately the magic in these items only works once, but they are the best you can buy for the money. So you tell me. Yaztremo then asks you the reason for the purchase of the items. Yes, we've done this. We are going to get the Warhammer back for Gillibrand. Big Leg died in our arms. You thank Yaztremo and leave the room by the spiral staircase. Oh yes, and he also tells us that it's been split into two pieces, so, you know, sucks to be you because you have to find two pieces instead of just one hammer. Outside in the bright light, you notice the dead quietness again. A narrow path leads northwards from the tall grass surrounding Yaztremo's tower into the dense undergrowth of darkwood forest. In a few strides you are surrounded by the dark and tangled forest. Stones and knotted roots seem to hide in the shadows. You can almost believe that they are trying to trip you up. The light fades quickly and the air becomes moist and unpleasant. Deeper and deeper you go into the gloom. Eventually the path forks on either side of a huge old tree. Do we go west or do we go east? I think we are probably going to go east again. Oh, hello you. The narrow path continues to cut its way through the tangled forest. Strange animal cries and noises echo through the trees. At last, the path widens approximately to a metre across. You soon arrive at a moss-covered wooden signpost, on top of which sits a large crow. The arms of the signpost read north and east. Just as you are deciding which way to continue, you hear the words "Good afternoon." You look up in the direction of the voice and see the crow looking down at you inquisitively. "Good afternoon," you reply, feeling a little foolish. The crow speaks again, asking which way you are headed. You reply you are looking for 2 goblins. Small, sinewy creatures with brown, scaly skin. 1 gold piece will buy my advice, and I can't remember which way he said to go the time, so let's just give him the money. You put the gold piece on top of the signpost as requested by the crow, after which he says, "Go north." I would have gone east, so maybe north is the right way. Maybe east is the right way, maybe the crow is wrong-footing us. We shall see. You ask the crow why it needs a gold piece, and it replies it needs 30 gold pieces to pay Yastromo to turn it back into a human again. You bid the crow farewell. Let us go north. Walking along the path, you hear footsteps and arguing voices ahead of you. Ah, these are those goblins that had sod all on them, like maggoty biscuits. I think this time I'm going to hide. Let's hide in the bushes. As you crouch in the bushes off the path, the voices get louder. 2 pairs of spindly legs in tattered cloth shuffle past you, quickly kicking up dirt and dust. The voices soon fade away into the distance. You step out onto the path again and press on northwards. Good. To the left of the path, you notice a large hole in the ground with a diameter of some 3 meters. Walking over to the edge, you see it sloping off into the depths of the earth. I still think a big nasty thing's going to come out of here, like a giant worm or something. I don't want to play with that. I think we're going to carry on going north. At last the trees begin to thin out, and shafts of sunlight beam down through the gaps on either side of the path. As the path widens, you see a large cave entrance set a few yards back on the right. Do you wish to examine the cave? We do, because this was where that thing was, and that's the thing we want. Slowly you peer into the cave and see the huge shape of an ogre walking slowly over to a wicker cage with a bowl of water in its great hand. He is dressed in animal furs and carries a stone club in his belt. There appears to be a small creature jumping around inside the cage. You may pick up a rock and throw it at the ogre, rush in and attack the ogre with your sword. No. Leave the cave and continue up the path. Even though we have high skill, we probably actually could manage because we have high skill, but we have abysmal stamina. If you possess a glove of missile dexterity, turn to 55. We do. You reach into your backpack and pull out the purple silk glove. It fits snugly on your hand. You bend down and pick up a good-sized rock and take aim. You throw the rock with all your might at the ogre, and it flies like an arrow to hit him on the side of the head, knocking him unconscious. The creature in the cage jumps around even more than before. Do you take a closer look at the creature in the cage? Search the contents of the cave. No. No suspicious silver boxes. Leave the cave. No, we want what this thing has. Inside the cage, a small sinewy creature with brown scaly skin is jumping up and down. He is a goblin. Around his neck hangs a black shiny rod on a leather cord. Do you wish to unlock the cage or leave the cave? We want to unlock the cage. You unlock the door and step back, drawing your sword in case the goblin tries to attack you. He picks up a wooden stool and, waving it in the air, kicks the door open and charges at you, screaming. You must fight. We're going to fight. We're going to fight and win. We definitely are. Oh, 20. You hit the goblin. Tap again to continue. We're going to murder you. We're going to absolutely decimate you with my superior skill. You are triumphant. That is good. If you win, we do win. You bend down over the lifeless body of the mad goblin and examine the rod around its neck. The rod is made of ebony and there is a screw thread at one end. You're excited to see the letter G neatly inscribed at the other end of what must be the handle of the dwarvish warhammer. You put your find in your backpack and gain 1 luck point. If you were shut, no, we don't want to say. I don't want suspicious silver boxes. We are going to head northwards. Again. Walking along the path, you do not notice a I said that last time. A rope noose hidden beneath some fallen leaves ahead of you. Your foot catches in the noose, and suddenly you are hauled into the air by the rope, which is tied to a sprung tree. In a second, you are hanging upside down, suspended by your trapped foot. Test your luck. We have abysmal luck. I don't think we did very well. Sadly, your luck has run out. You needed a luck score of 7 and rolled a luck score of 8. Oh well. Oh, eat food for a monster? Your sword slips from its scabbard and drops to the ground, leaving you dangling helplessly. Oh dear. You curse as you wonder who has set this infernal trap. After 10 minutes you hear footsteps and begin to panic, making frantic swaying movements in the air trying to free your foot from the noose. Then a small boy dressed in a green leather shorts and a green shirt appears. He is chewing on what looks like a chicken bone. He walks underneath you, looks up and smiles, saying, "Haha, somebody's caught in the ogre's tree trap." You ask him politely to pass you his sword. "That will cost you 5 gold pieces." 5? "Or perhaps you have a nice magical item for me," he said, his eyes widening. "I have something for you, you little sod." You're in no position to argue and must give the boy the gold or one of your magical items, if you have any. Do you wish to give him the gold pieces, the armband of strength, having a potion of healing, potion of fortune? No, I don't want to give him anything. I want an option that says once you give him the boy the gold, he lets you down and then you can beat him up and take it back. Let's give him the money, shall we? Will you give the small boy the gold? I suppose so. What a little bugger. The small boy passes you your sword and runs down the path. Yeah, I'm following. You cut the rope holding your foot and fall heavily to the ground. You get up to your feet and brush the dirt from your clothes. You continue northwards. No! I want to chase him. I want to hunt him down. I want to take his gold. And I'm going to take his chicken leg as well. You notice a knotted vine hanging down to the ground from a tree on your left. You look up and see a roughly made treehouse amid the branches. Let's climb this time. Let's see what's up there. Oh, good! I thought it was you. I'm so pleased it was you. Never mind. You reach the top of the vine and scramble on a wooden platform. A sheet is made from leaves and ferns and covers the entrance to a small covered living area. As you approach, the sheet is thrown back. From behind it steps a large and hairy ape-like creature wearing only an animal hide loincloth. He is holding a large bone in his right hand and grunts at you. He is an ape man. Sorry, wrong room. You may draw your sword and attack him. Jump off the platform to the ground 5 meters below, and we have terrible luck. I'm going to break my legs. Oh, I guess we better fight him. We don't really want to. Oh, good! The ape man is very agile around the tree, and you have difficulty brandishing your sword. You lose 2 from your attack strength during each round of combat. This is going to go about as well as the first time. Let us fight. Oh well, we did hit him. You hit the ape man. Good. Let us fight again. I think we're doing pretty good, actually. Let us fight him again. I think we might win. Despite all the odds, we might actually win. Hooray! You are triumphant. I'm kind of sorry that I invaded your house and murdered you. If you win. Yes, we win. You step over the body of the ape man and enter his living area. Animal bones and rotting fruit litter the floor. The ape man's bed is made of moss and lichen and seems to be crawling with bugs. Sounds comfortable. You shudder and step back out onto the platform, and then you notice a copper bracelet around the ape man's wrist. If you wish to put it on your own wrist. Don't think I do. It might be something weird. No, I don't trust weird things anymore. No, I don't want to do that. I think I'll just leave. Soon the path leads out of the trees onto a large plain with tall grasses. Beyond it you see rising ground and further off some low hills. The path splits and goes off in 3 directions. If you wish to go west, if you wish to go east, if you want to continue north. Let's continue north. Oh goody, bandits. The path cuts through the grass, which is about waist high. Although your visibility is good, you feel uneasy about any creatures which may be stalking you. On either side, suddenly the grass to your left moves and 2 wooden shoes appear, pointing straight at you. There are blowpipes belonging to 2 bandits with who each blow a dart at you. In order to evade the first dart, you must test your luck. Oh, well, we're completely effed. Sadly, your luck has run out. Yeah. The dart lodges in your neck if you possess a poison of anti-poison. Oh god, we're dead. Oh, they've stolen all my gold. Oh, well, that's fine. Sorry, the muscles in your neck start to stiffen. You feel the effects of the poison from the darts running through your body. You pluck the darts from your neck, but it's too late. You sink to your knees, then roll over unconscious. When you wake up, you find that you still have your sword and possessions, but all your gold is gone. The bandits have stolen it all. You shake your fist at the unseen thieves and start to walk north along the path. I hate this book. Don't like it. As the path proceeds northwards, the grass becomes shorter and the ground starts to rise gently ahead. You can hear the sound of flowing water. However, much more ominous, you also hear another sound above you in the sky, a loud buzzing noise. Suddenly a swarm of large bees, each bee some 10 centimetres long, is hovering directly above you. You may try to run into the water ahead and dive in, stand and fight, drink a potion of insect control if we have one. Well, we don't because we bought useless crap. Let's fight. We've got good skill. You draw your sword and prepare to meet the yellow and black striped attackers. They are killer bees and will attack in a separate droves. Each drove counting as a single creature. Go on then. First killer bees. Oh. 3 stamina. Oh, the killer bees hits you. Of course it does. Let's try again, shall we? You hit the killer bees. Oh. I don't like these books anymore. You hit the killer bees. You defeated first killer bees, now you must face the second killer bees. Alright then, oh, they've got a higher skill as well. Oh well. We're not doing as well. Oh, that's better. You hit the second killer bees. Tap to continue. Yes, please. I would like to murder you. Perfect. You must face third killer bees. You must face the 15th drove of killer bees. Nope. We've hit it. Let us hit it again. Perfect. Let us hit it again. Oh no, we don't have to hit it again. We've succeeded. We have won. If you are stung to death, well, it's possible. You wipe the sweat from your forehand and wonder what else these evil lands have in store for you. You sit down and rest for a while. Later you set off towards the sound of flowing water. You soon reach the bank of a gently flowing river. You see the path continues north over the river via a rickety old wooden bridge. If you wish to cross the river by the bridge. If you do not wish to trust the bridge and rather swim out, I don't. I think I'm going to try the bridge. The bridge is in a terrible state of repair, but you manage to cross it safely. You're at the foot of some hills and it's getting darker as night closes in. You pitch camp behind some rocks to the left of the path and settle down to sleep with your sword by your side. You have been asleep for about an hour when a terrifying howl wakes you up with a start. You put new wood on the glowing embers of the fire and urge it back to life. You notice there is a full moon in the sky. With your back to the rocks and your fire in front of you, you stand and wait with your sword drawn. Soon you are being watched. Then you see 3 pairs of eyes ahead of you, glowing red by the light of the fire. Another howl pierces the night air, followed by deep growls. Slowly the 3 pairs of eyes advance towards you. From out of the shadows step 3 wolves, ready to leap upon you. They attack you one at a time. You must fight. Oh, good combat. Haven't had that for a while. First wolf. Well, we have hit it. Let us attack again. We've definitely hit it. Even my pedestrian maths figures that out. Oh, we've hit it. We've definitely hit it. And again? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna. We have defeated first wolf. We must now face second wolf. Yeah. I should probably heal up soon. I really should probably heal up pretty soon. This wolf is gonna kill me. Let us try. We can but try. If we get out of this alive, we're definitely healing up. That was cheap. That dice trolled me. Yes. Now we must face third wolf. It's even more difficult. Of course it is. Oh, it's probably going to. Nope. Nope. We've hit it. We may live. We may yet survive. We might not. We'll probably fail the quest, but we might live. We have defeated third wolf. We are triumphant. We have won. Eventually you manage to get back to sleep, but are awake early. In the morning light you notice a gold-studded leather collar around the neck of the lavish wolf. It must be worth 15 gold pieces. Putting the collar in your backpack, you wonder who the wolf's owner might be. Oh, we're probably going to meet them, aren't we? Let's have something to eat. Let's use, let's eat our provisions, yes. Let's eat a couple, so we're back up to 18. Good. Grand. Let us head north along the path. The ground is quite steep now as the path winds its way up into the hills. By the time you reach the top of the hill, the sun is quite hot. All around in the distance you see the tight green circle of dark wood forest. Mist still hangs in the tall grasses behind you, but ahead you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet. As you start down the far side of the hill, you notice a small wooden hut to the right of the path, its door slightly open. Do you wish to enter the hut, or do you wish to press on northwards? If I go in the hut, is there going to be a guy there going? I notice you've got my dog's collar. Oh, nothing ventured. The hut consists of one room containing a fireplace, a wooden bed, a table with 2 chairs, a washing bowl, a wooden chest, shelves crammed to the end with birds' eggs. There is a lot of dust on the floor, and the room does not appear to have been lived in for months. Will you rummage for the fireplace, open the wooden chest, leave the room, and carry on northwards? Let's rummage for the fireplace, why not? There is a fire-blackened copper kettle in the ashes of the fire which you pick up and inspect. You remove the lid and find a gold ring with a large emerald set in it. It has a value of 5 gold pieces. Why does a gold-studded collar have a value of 15 gold pieces, whereas a gold ring with an emerald set in it has a value of... oh, never mind. You are fortunate and also gain 2 luck points. Happy with your new treasure, you decide to ignore the wooden chest and leave the room to continue. Why can't I look at the chest and the fireplace? I've got plenty of time. Okay then. Walking down the hill path, you see the valley floor stretching out and beyond. That the sinister wall of and beyond that the sinister wall of trees, Darkwood. I thought we were already in Darkwood. On the other side of the trees lies Stonebridge, your journey's end. As you reach the foot of the hills, you see many large boulders lying around on either side of the path. You're amazed to see one of the larger ones rocking from side to side like a leaf in a breeze. Do you wish to investigate the boulder? No, it's probably some kind of horrible monster. Let us continue north. Arriving on the valley floor, you find the path splits even. Do you wish to continue north, go west, or east? I have no idea. And these books are not kind. If you choose the wrong way, you've completely buggered up. So, I don't know. Let's go in the middle, let's go west, why not? To the right of the path, you see a stone well with a bucket and a turning handle. Do you wish to take a closer look at the well? Yeah, go on then, why not? A ladder runs down inside of the well to the water below. However, there appears to be a tunnel just above the surface of the water running north. It is circular and has a diameter of 1 metre. You may toss a gold piece into the well. Well, no, I can't because I have no money because that little sod took it all. Descend into the ladder to look around the tunnel. Return to the path, head west. Go on then, let's go down into a tunnel. What's the worst that can happen? Climbing down the ladder, you do not notice a rung is missing. You slip and use your footing. Test your luck. Oh, we've got it. Ignore that. You're lucky, you need a lot score of 7 or below. Oh, it's because we gained a luck point, didn't we? If you were lucky, you managed to hang onto the ladder with your hands. At the bottom of the ladder, you see the tunnel runs quite a distance north. You are surprised to see it is lit by torches at regular intervals along its length. If you wish to crawl along the tunnel, go on then. Let's crawl along the tunnel. The tunnel continues north until at last you arrive at a junction. If you wish to crawl west, if you wish to crawl east, I don't know. I don't know which way I should go. I'm lost. I'll just go east. The tunnel ends at a cave entrance. A curtain hangs over the entrance and you are unable to see inside. Do you wish to throw back the curtain and enter the cave? Go on then. Oh, hello. That's... oh, good. Oh, right. Okay. On pulling back the curtain, you see a tiny green-skinned creature with a large head. He has a long nose and pointed ears and wears brown canvas clothing. A large medallion hangs from his neck on a silver chain. The creature is sitting at a table examining a red clay figure of a human hand. On seeing you enter the cave, he takes a stone hammer and smashes the clay hand. Oh, I didn't want it. He is a gremlin chief and he jumps to his feet to face you with his hammer. Okay, you must fight. Also, during each attack round, your attack strength is reduced by 3 because of your cramped fighting position. You must fight. Alright then. Let's kill it. You hit it. Good. You probably... no, you did hit it. Good. Did we hit it? We hit it. Good. You deserved it. If you win, we do win. You take the medallion from the neck of the fallen gremlin. It's made of gold and worth 9 gold pieces. There is nothing else of useful value in the cave. There is no other exit from the cave. You must crawl back down to the tunnel to the junction. You may crawl south or continue west. Let's go west. You saw around another junction that you wish to go north or south. Oh, I don't know. This is lots of filler. The cave is the lair of the... What cave? Did I was in a cave? I should have read something. I'm sure I should. No. The cave is the lair of an intelligent creature, for it contains small pieces of furniture. There is a wooden box just over 1 metre in length at the back of the cave. You should deliver off the box. Well, we haven't done a lesson. Let's play with suspicious boxes. Oh look, more gremlins. As you touch the wooden box, the lid flies off without having to lift it. From out of the box leaps a tiny green-skinned creature with a large head. He has a long nose and pointed ears, and his clothes are made of sacking. You're taken by surprise, and the gremlin tries to stab you with his dagger. Test your luck. This could go wrong. Oh, shit. Okay. We're unlucky. You lose stamina, someone says, yeah, we're still alive. If you have no stamina left, I do have stamina left. The small gremlin is agile, being able to run around you while you have difficulty moving about on your hands and knees. You back up against a wall and draw your sword. Also, because you're in a cramped tunnel, you're handicapped. You must fight. Okay. Alright then. I'm still gonna kill you. I'm still going to murder you. Yes. Goodbye, gremlin. You little sod. Rummaging around through some bedding in a chest of drawers, you find an ingot of gold. It is worth 28 gold pieces, however it is very heavy, and if you wish to take it with you, some other large object from your backpack will have to be discarded. No, I'm not going to take it. It's... I don't want it. There's no other exit from the cave, and you have to crawl back to the tunnel to the junction. You may go east or keep going north. I don't. Let's just keep going north. I'm lost. Oh good. Oh good. More combat. Ahead you hear high-pitched voices frantically calling to each other. The tunnel ends at a small cave entrance. Suddenly an arrow flies out of the cave towards you. Sadly, your luck has run out. You are peppered with arrows and die horribly. If you're unlucky, the arrow lodges in your shoulder. Of course it does. You lose 4 stamina points if you are. Well, we are, but we're not happy. You manage to pull the arrow from your shoulder, although the pain is agonising. No, not now. I don't want to go in the cave. I'm going to go back to the junction. I'm surprised they let me go back to the junction without kind of shooting me in the arse, but okay. You may go east or you may keep going south. I don't know. I'm lost. Soon you're back at the first country and you wish to go back to the well. Yeah, I do. I've had enough. I'm done. I'm done. You reach the end of the tunnel and are about to step onto a ladder of the wall of the well when you hear footsteps above you. Someone is coming down the ladder. Do you wish to reach out and attempt to grab the first leg that comes into view? Would you rather wait for the visitor to enter the tunnel? Well, it's probably a gremlin or a monster or a vampire or some kind of horrible thing, but be sure, why not? Let's see what it is. Oh, you must fight. There it is. It was a bloody gremlin. A small green-skinned gremlin steps off the ladder to enter the tunnel. He stands no more than 1 metre high and is surprised to see you crouched in the tunnel. He draws a dagger from a pocket in his jerkin. During each time your silence is reduced by a crime safety. Yeah, but don't I get a surprise? If he's surprised to see, oh, forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Let us kill him. We are Gremlin Slayer. You are triumphant. Good. We have killed the gremlin. Do you see a shirt through his leather backpack? Oh, go on. Maybe he'll have some poisonous gas in there. Inside the backpack you find some elven bread, which will restore 4 stamina points if you eat it. You also gain 1 luck point. You crawl out of the tunnel and step onto the ladder of the door of the well. You climb out of the well and return to the path. Thank you. Which way are you heading? I don't bloody know, I'm lost. Right, let's eat some... I can't remember what they call it in Lord of the Rings. Lamas? Lamas? Something like that. Anyway, let's eat it. No. Come back. There we are. Let's go west, shall we? Walking west along the valley floor, you pass a junction in the path which leads south back to the hills. You decide to keep on walking west. Fine. The valley floor is covered with lush green grass and is very flat. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. Do you wish to go west or north? Well, whichever way I go is going to ruin this for me, so I don't know, let's go west, why not? Oh hello, it's a Gnomi. To the left of the path you see a small man with a long grey beard sitting cross-legged on top of a huge mushroom. He's wearing a bright red jacket and cap, his trousers are black, and at his knees he is asleep and snoring loudly. You may either give him a gentle push to wake him up, or walk quietly past him. I vaguely remember this from the Out of the Pit book, which is the Fighting Fantasies version of the Monstrous Manual, and I think gnomes are unfriendly, so I'm not going to wake him up, because he's probably going to kill me. You arrive at another junction in the path. The south leads direct to the hills, so you ignore it and continue west. Alright then. The path makes a sudden turn to the right and heads north across the valley floor. To the left of the path you see a large pond with a small wooden hut with a thatched roof by its edge. If you wish to investigate the hut, if you wish to ignore the hut. Let's have a look. Let's see what happens. You walk around to the front of the hut and see a large blue vase on a small porch. There is nobody about. You open the door of the hut, but there's nobody inside. The hut is also devoid of any furniture or objects. You walk outside again and inspect the blue vase. You look inside, but despite the sunlight, you're unable to see beyond the rim. The vase is filled with an eerie blackness. You shake it and hear a rattling sound. Drop it on the ground. Put your hand inside it. No. I don't like the idea of this. This feels very sore. Ignore the vase and yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think knowing these books, almost everything is an instant kill trap. As you walk across the valley, you see the dark green wall of Darkwood Forest looming up before you. The path leads directly into the thick undergrowth, and you're soon walking between tall dark trees and thorny bushes. It is dark and quiet. The path forks. Do you wish to walk east or continue north? Let's go east. Oh hello, it's a naked cat lady. It's family friendly. The path forces away through the gnarled trees and thorny bushes. You hear a growling above you and see a creature which appears to be half cat and half girl lying on a branch over the path. She has short, shiny black fur like a panther, but there are paws at the end of its arms. And legs with sharp claws. Yeah, I suppose it does look like a paw. Really. Her face has human features and with long teeth. She looks as if she's about to pounce. Do you wish to draw your sword and fight Catwoman? The Catwoman. If you wish to run quickly ahead, you will lose 1 luck point. Well, I don't want to fight her. I don't. It's a kitty. I'm not killing a kitty. Oh no, it's a vicious kitty. So we'll lose a luck point. Why not? We're not doing very well anyway. You arrive at another junction in the path. Ignoring the way south, you continue east. Hello. Walking along the path, you see a small man wearing an iron helmet and a chainmail coat, sitting on a log by the side of the path. He is a dwarf and does not look very pleased to see you. I think this is one of these rival dwarves that want the hammer as well, and I think he's going to have something to say to our face. Will you try to start a conversation with him, draw your sword and attack him? Push him off the log and run east along the path. Well, we can just run east along the path without pushing him along the log, but I do remember this vaguely. I think he's a bad dwarf. I don't want to kill him. Or get into a fight with him. There's no point in talking with him, because I think he just kind of... I think you lose a luck point. I think we're going to push him off the log and run east along the path. Oh, there's no kind of comeback for that. Okay, fine. You arrive at another junction in the path, ignoring the way south, you continue east. The path comes to another junction. The way south leads back to the valley, so there's so much filler in this book. I hadn't realised just how much of this book is filler. So you decide to stay in the forest and head north. You ride to another junction to turn north. Ahead of you hear the thumping of heavy footsteps and the sound of branches breaking. It sounds as some huge creature is coming down the path towards you. If you wish to face the oncoming beast, if you'd rather hide in the bushes like a coward. Yeah, we're a coward, let's just hide. You jump into the thick overgrowth by the side of the path, peering from behind the leaves. You see the massive legs of some gigantic man stomp past you along the path. Soon he is gone and you creep back out onto the path again and head north. Oh good, Deathhawks, the first thing I see. The path twists and turns, then makes a sudden sharp turn to the west. Following the new course, you're aware of a squawking in the trees all around you. You hear the flapping of wings and look up to see 3 large birds swooping down at you. Their beaks and talons look razor sharp. You only have a second in which to draw your sword and defend yourself against the Deathhawks. That is a great name for a band. I mean, it's a type of hairstyle as well, I think. Yeah, it is. But yeah. Let us kill the Deathhawks. You defeated first Deathhawk, you must now face the second Deathhawk. Alright then, let's see if we can manage it, shall we? I think we might. think we might do okay. Even with a really bad roll, I think we're going to do okay because our skill is so high. Yep. Yep. You are triumphant. Hurrah. We have won. One of the Deathhawks has a silver band around one of its legs. It has an inscription on it which reads, "Death awaits you." Excuse me. You decide to leave the silver and head quickly west. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. Looking at Big Leg's map, you decide to head north again in the direction of Stonebridge, ignoring the narrow path which continues west.